Welcome back to live continuing coverage of the South Carolina AgriBiz and Farm Expo here at the Florence Civic Center. And joining us today is John Gill, and he is with the Schooler Company, and they are one of the sponsors of the South Carolina AgriBiz Expo. John, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Now, thanks for correcting me on the name of the business. It's the Schooler Company.
Correct.
And you work in logistics and everything that goes along with that. Tell
Absolutely.
us about it.
So the Schooler Company, that we're a grain company that Schooler's got about 61 grain elevators scattered throughout the U.S. We've also got 14 trading offices, a couple down in South America, one up in Canada, and we're one of the offices in South Carolina. We're in Charleston, and so what we do is that we buy grain from farmers across the Southeast out of the Charleston office.
I see. Okay. Now, I recall as a kid growing up in Charleston, there were grain elevators, particularly out over in the north area of town.
So in 2001, 2002, the South Carolina Farm Bureau grain elevator, just the market had gotten smaller, that the elevator needed some repairs, and they chose to close it down. 5 years ago, we started exporting in containers out of Charleston, and so that's what, we're here today talking to farmers and talking to some of our elevator customers that we've seen. And every day we're bringing, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., we're bringing soybeans down to Charleston. We take the soybeans in, the state grades the soybeans right there, and we'll ship them to Asia to a customer base that we have scattered across Southeast Asia.
Massive. We've been talking to a lot of small farmers here and haven't really spoken as much to people that are in the export and in the logistics business, but you're a full service company.
Yeah, that we'll buy corn at the farm, and we'll take that corn to customers like Tyson or Pilgrims or Murphy Brown that's feeding hogs, that will help them with their marketing, with their logistics on that. But also one of the major things that we want to do is provide an export market for the wheat and soybeans that we want to bring down to Charleston, use the port of Charleston, and export and service the needs of our Asian customers.
Right. And it's nice to be an exporter.
Yes.
Particularly in agriculture. So
it adds demand, and it adds to the prices we see in South Carolina.
And it comes full circle. You're right. Well, I want to thank you for joining us, and thank you for being a sponsor of the AgriBiz Expo. Is this your first year as a sponsor?
It is.
Okay. And what has been your impression over the course of the last 2 days?
That it's been good traffic, that we're really happy. We've gotten to see a lot of customers that have come by and talked with us, and it's good to get some exposure. One of the things that we've got going on, that we're building some tanks, and so we're going to triple our speed down there at the port, and so we want to get out there and see the customers that we are providing a market for their grains, and it's great that we can be up here, and we've gotten to see several other people that we end up doing business with or touch our business.
Wonderful, and we hope to see you next year.
Absolutely, we're going to be back.
Very good. I've been speaking with John Gill. He's with the Schooler Company, and I want you to continue along with us, continue watching. We'll have a couple of more interviews, and stay tuned.